All right, welcome. We're diving into key number 6 from Dr. C. Ruth Taylor's Keys to Win at Life. And today we're talking about something huge, something that can literally change how you make decisions for the better, your core values.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever made a choice? Maybe you took a job or said yes to something, and right away you just get that, that sinking feeling in your gut. That little voice whispering that something is just off, even if you can't quite put your finger on why. That feeling is exactly what we're getting into.
You know that feeling? It's not random. It's not just in your head. It's basically a giant warning sign. Think of it as your internal compass, your own personal guidance system, and it's practically screaming at you that you've wandered off your path. So what exactly is this compass? Well, it's not just some nice little metaphor. This is the real deal. It's the very foundation of who you are. It's your character, and it's guided by the values that make you, you. There's this amazing African proverb that just nails it. Think about it. You can change your job, change your city, change everything around you, but your character, that's coming with you. It's the one thing that's always there, influencing every single move you make. So what's the fuel for this character, this compass? We're talking about core values. And these aren't just, nice to have ideas. A core value is a fundamental, non-negotiable principle. It's the very lens you use to decide if something is right or wrong. For you.
Okay, let's make this real. Core values can be things like honesty, creativity, or integrity. You might be guided by faith or family, or maybe respect is a big one for you. And pay attention to that last one, peace of mind. We're going to come back to that in a minute. As I list these, see if any of them just click for you.
Okay, this is where it gets really good, because now we're talking about you. How do you actually figure out what your core values are? This is all about creating your personal blueprint for a life that actually feels right. It might sound like this big, heavy task, but honestly, it's simpler than you think. There are really just 3 steps. First, just take a moment to reflect. What really, truly matters to you deep down? Second, do a little digging. You can look up lists online for inspiration, or even just think about the people you admire and what it is you admire about them. And finally, step 3, you gotta choose. Narrow it down to between 3 and 10 that feel like they're absolutely part of your DNA. So, theory is great, but what happens when the rubber meets the road? Dr. Taylor shares this incredible personal story that shows you exactly what happens when you ignore your values and the amazing relief you get when you finally listen to them. So, for the author, one of her absolute bedrock, non-negotiable values is peace of mind. This one principle is the hero of our story. Remember that sinking feeling we talked about at the very beginning? Well, this story is all about that. And this just lays it out so clearly. It's like a tale of 2 decisions. On one hand, you have the choice that went against her core value, hiring the wrong person. And what happened? Sleepless nights, constant discomfort, that feeling that something is deeply wrong. But then, look at the other side. She makes a change, outsources the project, and honors her need for peace of mind. And bam. Not only does her inner calm return, the project ends up exceeding all expectations. So what's the big lesson here? It's honestly this simple. When what you do doesn't match who you are, life feels like a struggle. It's all friction and stress. But the moment you start making choices that line up with those deep down principles, everything changes. You get that inner peace, and a lot of the time, you get way better results too. That's your compass pointing true north again. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question. And I mean really think about this for yourself. What are your non-negotiables? What are those core values that define your character and guide your journey? Because figuring that out, well, that is the 6th key to winning at life.